welcome to a day in 15 minutes UPSC Prelims Daily Current Affairs. Today is 26th November 2019 and the topic for discussion are India's first ETF, that is Exchange Traded Fund, FSSAI report on food sample survey or analysis, Maha Bodhi temple, then we have World Conference on access to the medical products, then the next topic is survey of persons with disabilities, then household social consumption related to health, then National Child Labour Project. So these are the topics for discussion. Coming to the first topic, India's first fixed income exchange traded fund. So this is a news because the government is expected to launch this particular thing which comprises of the debt security of about a dozen the state owned companies by December. That is why this is a news. So this is expected to have a size of around 15,000 crore to 20,000 crore. That's a huge fund, and it will be only the AAA rated papers of the PSU company. You might be knowing about the credit rating of the companies, and it will be only with the AAA rated papers of the PSU companies. So talking about India's first income ETF. So the proposed debt ETF will be India's first large fund. It will be provided with the retail investors. They will have a choice to actually invest in a fixed income product. It will be comprising of a basket of securities without needing to study the individual bond issues. Okay, so the debt ETF can comprise the corporate debt securities in the form of bonds, credit linked notes, then debentures, then promissory notes or any underlying instrument. Okay, and the debt ETF, it will provide a new option to the conservative investors to actually own securities of government owned company along with the facility of overnight liquidity that will be listed on the exchanges. Okay, so what is the benefit of having such a direct income ETF? One thing, it is compared with the bank fixed deposit, it will generate a tax return of around 5.5%. This particular ETF will give you a return of 7% for the investors. So more tax return. Then it will also help in deepening the corporate bond market and will also allow the PSUs to borrow from the market. So they will get an exposure to the market. Okay, and it is India's first the fixed income ETF. It will be actually providing a safe investment option. It will also have the liquidity, and apart from deepening the corporate bond market, every such ETF will allow the PSUs to borrow from the market. So PSU also will have option. The conservative investor will also have return. There will be like a very good tax return also. So everything will come in place. So the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, DIPAM, they are appointed, or they are being given the charge of doing this, and the tax treatment of the debt ETF will be same as of the mutual funds debt. Okay, so to know more about the exchange traded fund, please visit our website neoiascap.com. Okay, the next topic is FSSAI report on food sample survey. So FSSAI is a food regulator in the country. So they are taking the analysis of around 1 lakh food samples. So the data, it has been released by FSSA itself, and they notes that around 3.7% of the sample collected and analyzed were found unsafe. It says that 15.8% of the substandard pieces are found, and around 9% samples had labeling defects. Okay, and there has been a 7% increase in the number of samples analyzed during this particular year compared to the last year. Okay, and also compared to the previous year, 25% more samples were found non-conforming. And talking about the state level performance, Bihar, Goa are the best performing states as per the report, and the states like Nagaland, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand, Punjab, they are like poorly performing. Okay, even Punjab and Rajasthan is poorly performing. Basically, the FSSA is collecting food samples and checking for standards. Okay. The next topic is Maha Bodhi temple. Maha Bodhi temple is in news because recently the Bhutan's foreign minister, he visited the temple. It is in Gaya in Bihar. So the Maha Bodhi temple complex, it is one of the 4 holy sites related to the life of Buddha. So this is associated with the attainment of enlightenment or Bodhi. So the other three holy sites are, one is in Lumbini, which is associated with birth of Buddha, that is in Nepal. Then we have Sarnath. Sarnath is famous for Dharma Chakra Parivartana, that's a first sermon. And then Kushinagar. Kushinagar is famous for Maha Parinirvana or death, that is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, these are the four sites. And the original structure, it was built by Ashoka, the Mauryan Empire, and it was reconstructed by the Gupta period. And the present template dates around 5th or 6th centuries, that means in the time of Guptas. And the site of Mahabodhi temple, it provides like the exceptional records of events of the life of Buddha and also about the worship and the descendant of the Bodhi tree under which the Buddha is said to have attained enlightenment, that is very adjacent to the temple. And Ashoka's stone slab supporting the mark that is in the exact position where the Buddha is sat traditionally, that is called as Buddha's Vajrasana. Okay, or the diamond throne or the thunder seat, that is also there, and it was recognized as the UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2002. Okay. The next topic is World Conference on Access to Medical Products. This is in news because the 2019 World Conference, it is themed as Achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 2030. It was held in New Delhi, and it's a joint initiative or organized by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and the World Health Organization along with ICMR, that's the Indian Council of Medical Research, and there are other partners like the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council, that is BIRAC, and we have Transnational Health Science and Technology Institute, THSTI. Okay, so every one of them, there are more than 2 stakeholders in this particular conference, and the 2019 conference was third such gathering happened, and before this particular conference, one was held in 2017 and one in 2018. So this is basically to take forward the international and national agenda on access to medical products. Okay, the main aim is to explore new approaches in innovation of medical products for achieving universal health coverage. Okay, so it is also related to the SDG goals, and the regulation of the medical products and also the accessibility is also taken under consideration. The SDG goal we are talking about is number 3, SDG number 3, and it will also give a framework for the legal side of it and also the trade related aspects, and it will also track the progress of recommendations from the previous year's World Conference. Okay. The next topic is survey of persons with disabilities. So the National Statistic Office under Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, they have conducted a survey of persons with disabilities. So this was in the year 2018. So this is as a part of the 76th round of NSS, that's a National Sample Survey. So the major findings are in India, the prevalence of disabilities was 2.2% and with 2.3% in rural and 2% in urban area, and the prevalence of disability was higher among males than in females, and among males the prevalence of disability was 2.4%, while in female it was 1.9%. Okay, so incidence of disability in the population means that is a number of persons with disabilities by birth or otherwise during the 1 year preceding the date of survey was 86 per 1 lakh person. Okay, and the level of education, talking about the level of education, they have around 52.2% were literate. Okay, and the labor force participation around 23.8% participate in the labor force. The next topic is household social consumption related to health. So the NSO office, again National Statistical Office under Ministry of Health, Statistics and Program Implementation, they have conducted another survey called as Household Survey. So this is again the time period of 2017-18 as a part of 75th round of the NSS. Okay, and the main objective of the survey was to gather the basic information on the health sector, like the profile of ailments, their treatment, role of government, the private facilities that has been providing in the healthcare, So things like that. Okay, and the immunization among the children aged between 0 and 5 is also a concern in the report, and about 97% of the boys and girls, they have received vaccination in rural India. And talking about the urban India, there is like 98% of the boys and 97% of the girls have received vaccination, and around 59% of the boys and 60% of the girls at all India level has been fully immunized. Okay, and in rural areas, around 90% of the childbirth were institutional, and in urban area, it is the score is 96%. And talking about the treatment seeking behavior, 95% of the ailment were treated by allopathy, both in rural as well as in urban area. And the healthcare service provider for the treatment of ailment is most probably government hospital. That is around 30% of the ailment is being treated in government hospital and 23% in the private hospitals. Okay. The next topic is National Child Labour Project. So, the National Child Labour Project was given by the Minister of State for Labour and Employment. So, this was as a reply to the question that has been asked in Lok Sabha. So, this is a central sector scheme first of all, and this scheme, under this scheme, the district project societies, that is DPS, were set up at the district level. Okay, and the chairman of this district project society is the collector or the district magistrate. So, under this scheme, what they do, the children in the age group of 9 to 14 years, they will be withdrawn from work and put into training centers, and they will be provided with bridge education, vocational training, midday meal, stipend, and also healthcare. And before being mainstream into the formal education system, the children in the age group of 5 to 8, they will be directly linked to the formal education system through Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. So, that is a project. And a related topic is a pencil portal. So, pencil portal, it is an online platform. The pencil, it stands for Platform for Effective Enforcement of No Child Labour. So, this is developed in order to make the program successful through being better monitoring and implementation, and using the timely disposal of work with transparency. Okay. So, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. Any queries, please let me know. And for further information and for the current affairs capsule, please visit our website www.neoiascap.com. Thank you so much. Good night.
So, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Follow our website neoiascap.com for the detailed content and monthly prelims digest. Also, join our current affairs exclusive test series through the website. And finally, participate in the daily current affairs prelims infotainment quiz at our Telegram channel, that is Neo IAS Prelims, at 9:30 p.m.